people, welcome back to our channel. This is your first time seeing us. Hello, my name is Leo.
Hello, my name is Andy.
Alright.
Sounded so basic. Listen here. Me and Leo, aka SimplyTwoDudes. Recently we've been on this, like, I almost wanna call it a series at this point. I have a thing where I've heard some of these old school classic rock, classic hip hop back when I was little, but I've never had the opportunity, or maybe I've had the opportunity, but I never took the time to actually sit down and actually go through a lot of these rappers and singers and bands on my own. So, we decided, why not? I'm definitely very curious about a lot of these different bands and singers and rappers. If you haven't checked it out, we've already done a couple these past couple weeks, and this time around we're doing Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water live. I will say, and I know you're probably gonna say something about it too, this song was probably the easiest song, and to this day I think it might be one of the easiest songs on like Ultimate Guitar tabs and stuff like that, where it's one of the easiest songs to kind of learn. It definitely was the first song I tried my best to learn on a guitar. But I'll be completely honest with you, beautiful people. I still don't know anything about Deep Purple or the song itself, Smoke on the Water. I don't know what it's about. I literally just look at the tabs and I tried to play it and learn it, and yeah, this is where we're at this point.
Actually, same.
Where I actually got the time now to sit down and actually get to react to it. Once again, I don't know what it's about, but we're about to find out. I have a good feeling we're gonna find out. Hopefully, I'll do my best to, I guess, give my own interpretation of what the song's about, like I've done to some of the other videos that we've already reacted to. But enough talking. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna press the button. We're checking out Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water live.
The funny thing is, I thought that the whole world and his mother would know the story behind Smoke on the Water, but I still get asked, journalists, people at stage doors, people I meet in the street, when I'm, what is the story behind Smoke on the Water? Was it a mountain burnt down? I mean, what? And you kind of, so you have to tell the story again. But what I love about Smoke on the Water is, if you want to know the story, listen to the words. It's a story song. There aren't many, narrative story songs in the rock and roll genre, and this is a fine example. And so I would say again, if you want to know what it's all about, just listen to the words.
Just about a couple of years ago now, we were in Montreux in Switzerland recording the Machine Head album, and this song here tells the story of most of the things that happened while we were out there, particularly the burning down of the casino the night we were there watching the show, and all the other affiliated hassles that we had over the period of time that we were there. Smoke on the walls of this one. Come on now. shoreline to make records with a sky is smoke on the water. Yeah.
It's interesting the way a band looks at its material when it comes to singles, because we weren't really, as it goes without saying, we weren't really a singles band. It wasn't the kind of thing that we felt comfortable sort of putting the material into single form. It didn't come easy to us, but we were writing well by that time, and I honestly thought that we'd written a great single in Never Before. In fact, to the point that when we sent it across to Warner Brothers in the States, we sent it with the indication that Never Before would be the single. Came back the comment, "You must be joking. The hit is Smoke on the Water," to which we said, "You must be joking, the hit is Never Before." We honestly didn't think that Smoke on the Water was hit material. How wrong can you be?
You never know, Chief. You never know. You might think it sounds like poop. You might think it's not the one. But that, it may be the one.
It's pretty cool to have that kind of like behind the scenes of like what they felt on the song. You don't really hear this kind of stuff unless you're watching like a documentary or something like that. So it's pretty cool to like actually hear it from someone in the band themselves.
So Chief, let me get this straight. They had a show somewhere in the mountains, right? And they went to a casino, and the guy shot a flare gun.
But I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And burned the whole forest down?
I have no idea. Cause I in case y'all don't know, like my hearing is already kind of bad enough as it is, and hearing like the instruments and the singing at the same time, like I felt like a little bit of the instrument was like overwhelming the vocals, and I tried my hardest, bro, to like hear every word, but I didn't really get to hear the whole thing. I mean, the beginning of the video, he says it burned down the casino,
and then they were rushing to find another venue, but they were running out of time.
It's crazy how I wonder how if this came to them easily. Like it's a life experience, something that
I mean, honestly, Chief,
really happened to them.
When I first heard the song, I thought it was about like smoking,
Smoking the water.
But I never thought it would have been like a forest fire.
Which is kind of crazy because had he not mentioned it at the beginning,
yeah,
or mentioned like even in the song the whole burnt down the casino, had he not mentioned any of that, I probably would have been on the same boat with you. I'm like, what is it? What's burning? Like obviously something's burning. And the fact that, like you said in the beginning, where a lot of people still didn't understand that, like, what was burning. I'll be real, like I said, I would have to literally look up the lyrics and read the lyrics because I wasn't able to hear it as clear. Mm-hmm. I do want to know what year this came out because there's something about that piano, and I don't know if it's called, mind you, I don't know all my instruments either. I don't know if it's an accordion. Maybe I'm like completely off. But it's giving me like you kind of hear that nowadays only like in the churches. Like it gave me like that churchy kind of vibe. And it's cool because once again, that kind of like sound kind of resembles most of like the old school, like I want to say who else did it, bro? Was it the Beatles that had like the same kind of like sound? Like a lot of these old school, I feel like had that kind of sound, and it kind of just clicks to me like, oh, this is to me how I know that this is like back in the days. I definitely enjoyed the whole performance of it. Once I had the guitar playing, it automatically clicked on me like, I do remember doing this on the guitar and being super hype. Once again, it's cool to be able to hear like just the story itself, how this is an actual thing that possibly happened to them and they got to witness it and literally just wrote a song off of it, you know? Like that's why I asked, like, I'm like, dang, this song kind of must have came a little easier than trying to make up a story because it's something you witnessed yourself. I do love the whole storytelling vibes. Very cool song, and I'm glad I actually got to hear the song itself, and most of the words. Like I said, I didn't get to hear all of it that well, but I definitely enjoyed this. Cool video, cool performance. Shout out to Deep Purple, bro.
Beautiful people, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to ask you to please subscribe.
Let me turn up the volume.
Hit that post notification about to see you posted a video.
Too loud.
Like the video if you like the video for the boys. And don't forget to comment down below what video we should react to next.
Huge shout out to Deep Purple. I definitely made a list of a lot of different like old school rock or classical stuff. We definitely gonna be jumping on some Jimi Hendrix, some Elvis Presley. Kind of crazy, I know. There's some David Bowie mixed in with Queen. I made a little list, bro. A little list. I've been doing a little research, trying to get some of these, you know, top of the tippity top.
Remember to keep it simple.
And performances.
And we'll see you beautiful people
Never
in
simple.
the next one.
Never simple.
Always.
We'll catch y'all soon.
Peace.
Next week. Possibly tomorrow. Tulum.